I know. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get it right this time. Oh shit, no. Why did you do this to me, Ultimate Guitar? All I wanted was to read the chords. There you go.
I'm gonna do it. You gonna do it?
Hold on, I'm trying to get it working. There we go.
All
right, here we go.
Okay, here we are. You're gonna do it.
Jesus, that was not right. I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life and breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance. Shit, I did it wrong again.
That's where you that's where you
up last time. It's your time to be. There's no chance. Nope. See, that's the wrong chord. That's the problem. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to just see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me. There it is.
There it is.
I did it.
I
did it. Yeah. I'm going to smash my guitar. I'm not going to smash my guitar. I'm just going to smash my microphone, apparently.
Don't smash your guitar. Jaybird says we need an iCarly emote, and I think I agree with that.
We need a what?
We need an iCarly emote.
Yeah. I agree. 100% correct. We need a Carly and a Freddie and a Sam. And I guess Gibby.
We don't need a Gibby.
Yeah, right? I feel the same, right?
What is...
I'm not a big Gibby fan. I don't get the Gibby logo.
What is... Oh, he put the shitty logo on trade deadline today recap.
How dare he?
How dare he?
How fucking dare he?
Here's the real logo, you heathen.
All right. Did he make this one? Is that why he used it?
What?
He's got like a full on thing going. Like this is like a
this is
legit ass recap. Did somebody ask him to do this?
I don't know. Maybe Joe. I doubt.
I 100% doubt it. I'm sure he just decided to do it on his own. This is great. Thank you.
This is really good.
Hashtag fuck the Yankees. What is this?
They're doing it. Okay, so hashtag fuck the Yankees is a 29 team trade. You can imagine. You can imagine which team is left out of it.
Yeah, Astros.
Yeah, it's obviously the Astros. But right now they have it so that they're sending all the players to division rivals, which just sounds like an awful idea.
It's not possible though, because at some point
there's gonna be
it's just a bunch of 5-team trades.
Well, not all of them are going to be division rivals. Like the ones at the bottom of the division are going to like go to the top of the next division.
Oh, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's an interesting concept.
But that just means that like 4 out of 5 are going to be division rivals, which makes NTC's hell. Which I don't know why you would want to do that to yourself.
So here, let me. I find use for the whiteboard. Let me conceptualize this on the whiteboard. All right. Hold on. Wait, no, we'll do that during the show. All right. Is this the show? Is it already the show?
We're live.
That's a good point. We are live, but we always like do a little bit of dicking around before we actually start the show. But I started with our theme song, which is the iCarly theme song, "Leave It All to Me" by Miranda Cosgrove featuring Drake Bell. So I guess this is the show. Welcome to Trade Deadline Tonight. I am Naim Siddiqui. You might know me better as Kuhan Luke, aka Deadline Commish. We're all Deadline Commish so far. I mean, all two of us. Joining me as earlier today for Trade Deadline Today, which definitely, this is a very completely different logo, as you can tell, than it was for Trade Deadline Today. You can't really see it says Go Mariners here. I'm a Mariners fan now, in case that wasn't clear. Yes, Trade Deadline Tonight. Joining me, like I said, as he did earlier today, is Young Joe, Bonsai Joe. How is it going, Joe?
Pretty good. We had a pretty smooth, solid first day of trading. We didn't go too crazy.
Yes, we did. I know some of the GMs were upset they didn't have access earlier on, but it made day one a hell of a lot smoother as far as making it actually run. And, you know, whatever. And then what'll happen is that the next few days we'll have more trades instead of Wednesday and Thursday just being dead zones because Monday was a million times busier than the other days.
Exactly. Yeah, no, today was a lot. There was a lot of trades that went on today. There was a lot of users. Let me see if I can count this. So there is 12 total users right now, and 815 are still on their original team.
Yeah, so that's a third of users have been traded about. So that's right. Good. That's a solid.
Yeah, that's solid.
It's a good place to be at. Looks like we might be joined by 4533 later on in the stream.
Nice.
So we will see him when he shows up. But for now, so we were talking about, we have 20 viewers, which is great.
Whoa.
Yeah, wait,
right. Is it posted in the thread?
Did I post it? Oh, you know what? I didn't post it in the thread because I was worried you were editing at the same time. So go ahead and post it in the thread.
I'm gonna post it in the comments and then the thread.
That's fine with me. Let's see here. Sorry.
Okay. So let's edit this and add new link.
Let's see. Jesus, there are comments that I'm not even paying attention to anymore. Apparently Gibby's making really abstract YouTube videos now.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I kind of feel bad for him. He's balding. Give him an emote. But he also got to bone down with Emily Ratajkowski on the show. So it's like an even trade, I would say. Watermark is last year's logo. You're right. How do we change the watermark? We need to change it to this year's logo. We'll get around to that at some point. I don't know how to change the watermark.
The YouTube watermark.
Yeah, the YouTube watermark. All right, so let's conceptualize here the 29 team trade. So, all right, you should be able to hear me on my handheld microphone now. There we go. Let me change my output here to go through the speakers so I can hear you talk back to me. Here we go.
I would like it to be known that the Pirates GM, Armageddon17, has asked me to break the Fortnite skin to be named later on stream later tonight. So stay tuned for that.
All right, that's exciting. All right, so let me erase Trogdor the Burninator here as we talk about this 29 team trade. All right, so 29 teams.
29 teams.
I don't know exactly how the divisions are set up right now, exactly who's in first and who's in last. But let's just say here's the NL East 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then NL Central 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, NL West 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc. So let's just look at the NL right now, right? The NL part of this trade. So basically, NL East 1. One player from NL East 1, which I believe is the Cubs right now, is going to go to NL East 2, which is the Brewers. Sorry, I'm on East Division. Nationals are at the top of the NL East, probably.
No,
No.
far from it.
Really?
I think it's the Phillies right now.
Is it the Phillies? Really? Well, good for the
Yeah.
Phillies. All right, so the Phillies, we're going to drop somebody to the. Definitely not the Marlins.
I think it goes Phillies, Mets, Braves, or Braves, Mets.
I think it's Braves Mets. So
All
the
right,
Phillies
we'll go
person
Braves,
goes to the
Mets.
Braves person to the Mets person to the Nationals, National person to the Marlins. Marlins going to send somebody then to the Cubs, and we're going to be first in the NL Central. So it's going to be 1 cents to 2, 2 cents to 3, 3 cents to 4, 4 cents to 5.
Check.
5 then
Check,
cents
check.
to 1 in
What's
the
up, Joe?
Central. Yes, we can hear you, Joe. And then 1 in Central, then here sends to the Brewers, sends to the Cardinals, sends to the Pirates.
Oh,
and then
this is
Reds?
the 2019 team trade.
This is 2019 trade. Yeah, so we're visualizing here. Sends to the Reds, and then Reds sends to the, I want to say Diamondbacks.
I believe
and
Diamondbacks.
and then Dodgers, and then Rockies.
Just something.
Something like that.
Rockies, Giants, Padres, something along those lines. 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So that's how that goes until we get all the way back to, let's say, the AL West 5, who are probably
The Orioles.
Texas. No, AL West.
West would be Orioles.
AL West Orioles?
Yes, the AL West Baltimore Orioles.
Wait. Or I'm sorry, I'm thinking of AL East because, wow.
Yeah, sorry. AL West
Um,
would be the Texas, I believe, who then is going to send it all the way back to the Phillies. And of course, somewhere here, the AL East 2 is
Wait, why?
because of the Yankees, and we don't like them. So this is the hashtag
Oh,
fuck the Yankees trade that we visualized right here on this whiteboard. I'm very excited that I got to use this whiteboard on the show.
I was following your trade from left to right on the GM spreadsheet, which goes West Central East, but you went East Central West.
East Central West, right.
That-
Yeah,
that-
that's fair. That's fair. So that is now that trade visualized. Moving on. What else do we got here?
Other stuff that happened in the later half of the day.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
sir.
stuff that happened later.
There wasn't a ton of stuff that happened in the late half of the day. People were mostly getting prepped for watching the home run derby,
Mhm.
Yeah, but
So-
who really cares about the home run derby?
right? That's a strange thing. But yeah, most people were getting prepped for the home run derby. There was that drop. Oh, somebody sold themselves for access to a database or something.
They sold themselves for karma data for all users.
Which seems like a strange thing to sell yourself for. I've gone on the record publicly on trade deadline tonight saying that I don't think karma can measure the size of a guy's heart or how hard he plays. Just newfangled statistics. Numbers can't tell you shit.
I don't know. I feel like we say that every year, and then the next year, more and more GMs focus on karma only.
Right, I'm just saying karma can't tell you shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean karma, is a little bit of an indicator, but you definitely need to look at other stuff. It's like war, right? War is an indicator. It's a good jumping off point, but you got to look at more than just the war of a player to see what they'd bring to your team.
And now we're going to get brigaded for daring to suggest that war is not a tell-all stat.
I'm not sure what's happening in the comments here. Phillies, Braves, Nats, Mets, Marlins. Is the way that the
Oh, the order?
the order of
Nats
the
are
NL
above
East.
Nats.
They were yelling at us in the chat, and nobody was reading the chat because I was
Oh,
busy on the
nice.
board, and I don't know what the Joes were doing.
Yeah, they were.
Because I just got back from dinner, like a minute ago.
Right. Young Joe, I don't know what you were doing.
I was just yelling. I was looking at Slack more than anything. Movie Features said he's
they're
buying
trying
a
to work
brand
out-
new car for the Red Sox GM.
yeah, I feel like that's not actually going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
And it's not going to happen.
You traded real assets before, like year one. Nine, you got a pizza out of a guy, right?
I absolutely got a pizza out of a guy. I traded the guy who bought me a bunch of my Cardinals hats in exchange for a pizza, and he was upset. And I sent him back a picture of me eating the pizza while wearing the 3 hats.
That's amazing.
Guys, I'm wearing like 3 hats right now. That was a good meme.
And then we got a Rocket League key out of the trade today.
That's true. Yes, and I'm. Was there a key included in a trade? Because also
the key was not. Oh, the key was. All right.
The key is the subject of a contest in our Cardinals right now.
Right.
There were talks of.
I'm aware of that key. I was wondering if there's another key. The key that was in our Cardinals contest. I don't know who that one went to.
But congratulations.
Well, congratulations. It looks like Crackalack got the exact total of Bryce Harper's home runs and got the runner-up correctly, which was, I want to say, Kyle Schwarber. So he is going to be sending him a
copy of Rocket League.
Copy of Rocket League for Steam. So that's great. Thanks to Psyonix Adam, who is great at this game.
A game you cannot play baseball on, I should note. Rocket League.
Cannot play baseball on it.
Not yet.
You can play hockey on it.
You can play hockey, soccer, basketball.
Basketball?
But you can't play baseball just yet.
Come on, Adam. Add baseball. What are you doing?
I'm sure. I think they talked about the fact they're working on it, but it doesn't really work with the format of the game. Kickball, maybe.
Kickball would be hella.
But also bases, like the other sports make a lot more sense for the way that Rocket League works. Is all I'm saying.
Nah, baseball.
I mean, look, I love baseball as much as the next guy, and actually, in this chat, I love baseball more than the next 2 guys. But
ouch. True, but ouch.
Let's see what else is on the rundown that we were sent by what's his face?
Smurf
man. First trade of the day was between the Royals and the Red Sox, who basically just swap prospects. Oh, of course, the Orioles have now changed to be the Baltimore Blackface Cardinals, and the Cardinals are the St. Louis politically correct Orioles.
I think I mentioned that on the last stream.
We might have mentioned it, but
that definitely happened.
Some people only watch Trade Deadline tonight. Some people only watch the big show. We're still waiting for Alex to come and give us structure. Or 4533, who asked me for the link to the hangout and then didn't join the hangout.
Yeah, what the hell, 4533? I thought we instructed you better than that. Do you think I'm going to win this next match against Everton?
Let's see. Dodgers received 1 total Karma player for 4 organic vegan soy nuggets. Sure.
The female GMs are trying to figure out an all-woman trade. It's not quite to fruition yet, but
yes, there definitely have been talks of that. Pirates received the ability to call someone daddy without it being weird, which means I guess Joe can now call me daddy. That's
daddy.
A Fortnite's going to be named later, which of course young Joe said will be coming, be announced in the stream. And a sense of pride and accomplishment in separate trades,
which was inside them the entire time.
Well, we got some press releases. We can read some press releases later too.
Oh, we should. We definitely should.
Well, here, the Phillies just sent out a press release about just about day 1. They'd like to celebrate. The Phillies would like to celebrate a fantastic night of trades. We have 18 homegrown players left and look to pawn them off as soon as possible. The cocaine really works. We would also like to announce we're back in the 2019 trade after a rocky start, and I'm not talking about Colorado, LMAO. It's our pleasure to publicly declare Scummy Joe has been promoted from intern to super intern. More on that tomorrow. If you haven't been traded yet, breathe. It's going to be okay. It's better to be traded later because once you get traded, you probably won't be again, and then you're just sitting there the rest of the game. That's out to everyone, not just Phillies dudes. Thank you, Jaybird. To illustrate the success of this first day and the pride we are feeling, we've had our graphics department illustrate the general managers of our team. Good night, our baseball. And then there's a picture.
I love this.
There's Jaybird. There's Joe wearing a Jaybird mask, and then there's the one guy they traded to the Yankees.
I'm gonna
If you're gonna want to screen share this, so
I'm gonna
so they can
screen share this real quick.
It's fucking amazing.
So yeah, here we are. A quick little doodle that works amazing.
I don't think that's a quick doodle. I think a lot of work was put into this doodle.
You're right.
Yeah, I should also note that we here at the Office of the Commissioner truly appreciate whenever graphical effort is put forth, because it allows us to visualize the game a little further, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Joining us now is reporter extraordinaire 4533. How's it going?
It's going good.
That's good. Do you have any topics you've brought with you to discuss during this stream?
So I want to talk about this, the Rocket League deal, because apparently the snag with the Blue Jays side of the deal, because was that
this was
Sony,
the deal where the Blue Jays were giving
the game keys.
Giving the game keys, yeah.
Blue Jays were giving the game keys. The Mariners GM, Analog Boy, preferred that deal, but couldn't take it because of a problem with cross-platform sharing.
Right.
The Steam and PS4, if you've been paying attention to gaming news recently, Sony isn't really playing nice with cross-platform sharing in general, and Rocket League is starting to implement that, but it's coming, according to sources, like next month. So the Blue Jays side of the trade was really just a example of bad timing, really.
Yeah.
So had this game been played out closer to the actual trade deadline or later in the season, the Blue Jays might have actually pulled the trade off. But
okay, but you can also say that of real trades in
yeah.
real sports, where sometimes the timing, be it for a contract or a personal reason for a player, just doesn't work out, and then both parties have to walk away because, like, hey, this fit isn't going to work, or you don't have what we need, or you had a bad season, so we can't really take that sort of risk on you. It's like, I kind of get where you're coming from, but also it's a real concern that you would have in real baseball too.
Whoever said our game's not realistic?
true.
Damn.
We're a very realistic simulation of the actual baseball trade deadline.
I'm pretty
With the
sure
most
that's
realistic.
actually what a whiteboard at the MLB offices looks like.
Exactly like this. It says trade deadline today, and then the day is crossed off and says night, and there's tiki torches, and it says go Mariners. And then also this very, very technical diagram that you guys watched me draw earlier.
Is Trogdor still up there?
No, I had to erase Trogdor to put the diagram up.
How can you do that to Trogdor?
He was there at the beginning of the stream.
I also just want to say, y'all have terrible taste in pizza.
Terrible taste in pizza.
Little
not the one-
Caesars getting traded. What are y'all doing?
It's $5, dude. It's $5.
$5.
I look.
Little Caesars. First of all, Little Caesars is a solid pizza. I don't know. I disagree. I think Little Caesars is a pretty decent pizza, especially for $5 for a large. It's a good
$5
deal.
$5 for a large. $5. I'm a broke ass college student.
That's what I'm saying.
I could barely
Okay.
fucking afford the $5.
Oh my, I have some goddamn standards.
Right. Oh no, it's $5.
Look,
dude.
look at poor
That's
young
$5
Joe.
for like 2 meals. That's insane.
I also do have a scoop that was in the trade deadline subreddit. I think
Alright.
Caffeinated Hobbit might hate me for this one, but
Let's hear it.
if Mike Moustakis gets traded to a team by the end of the game, hold on, let me pull this up. I have this. God damn it, where did I put this? Okay, here's the actual quote. If the picture actually fucking loads. Computer, why? But the gist of it is, if Moose gets traded during the game, the mods at RKC Royals have given permission to trade the entire subreddit to whichever team he is traded to the remainder of the season, which means we would work with your subreddit to adopt CSS as well as some gentle poking at the shadiness of the Royals this year.
And that was between some mods that are willing to.
Apparently, that's what Caffeinated Hobbit said. I have the screenshot.
So
no bamboos now.
So what you're saying is that just pray for Mike Moustakas to get traded.
Pray for Moose to get traded, essentially.
Great.
That would be
because that would be
amazing.
Hashtag let Moose get traded. That'd be a big deal too, because this is, of course, as it says on the board, TDGKC. This is the TD. There we go. TDGKC. I'm looking myself backwards, like trying to figure out which way I need to go. Despite the fact that none of us are in Kansas City.
We are like
about 2 hours east of there. I can get over there real quick.
I'm about 4 hours east of there. So.
I'm a lot of hours from it. I'm not going to Kansas City.
A lot of hours.
You tried, Joe. And isn't that what counts in the end?
It's a lot of hours.
Hashtag trade Moose, it now says on the board.
Beautiful. That's what we want.
Yay, beautiful.
It's the beauty of the board. It's the beauty of the board. All right. What else do we got? We're about 30 minutes into the stream, and we've managed to talk about two things.
Two things. Let's see what else we got then. Real quick, I have a press release from r/Reds. The r/Reds front office are pleased to announce the newest additions to the subreddit. Boston Sports Fans 1247, fresh out of the dryer. Funkmon, Rockies 2626, and We Miss You, Jose. Our front office has taken a win now approach this season, and having elite posters like Funkmon on r/Reds shows how this front office gets things done despite a slow start. And also, we had to add Alstor, our GM, to the team since he's an Indians fan. The Reds front office are still exploring opportunities in two major multi-team deal trades and are making progress in those trades. Also, please remember that our front office works during the day and needs to hit actual quotas to get paid. Votto got robbed. The Cincinnati Reds organization is associated with Major League Baseball and is dedicated to excellence, integrity, and wisdom.
Yeah.
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 Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's Alstor's actual phone number on this press release.
Somebody call him. Come on, call him.
I mean, if it's not 420-69-69, then
Well, last year on my press releases when I was the Diamondbacks, mine was 1-800-SNEC, please, like PLS.
800 snack, please.
I do think that Funkmon, especially for the Reds, is a really nice pickup. He'll add a lot of really good content to that sub. It's a sub that already has a lot of good content to begin with, but Funkmon he's one of those posters on, especially on our baseball, that I don't know, has a certain sort of caliber. He's one of the more recognizable ones, if only because he has that bet that if Tim Tebow ever has an at-bat in the National League, he will become a Mets fan for life.
That's amazing. No, I want that to happen.
Why somebody would do that to themselves, I don't know.
Now, what if he has an at bat in the major leagues, but it's not for the Mets? What then?
I'm not actually asking him on that one. I don't
like,
think,
what if he gets traded to the White Sox and then makes a major league at bat for the White Sox, and then he's a Mets fan for life? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't think that one's been hammered out. I do know that he has stated in the past that if he gets an at bat on the Mets in an American League ballpark, he will still become a Mets fan. But I don't think Tim Tebow getting an at bat for an American League team has been hammered out.
Okay. What if he gets an at bat for a National League team that's not the Mets?
Yeah, I don't think that's been hammered out.
All right.
Quite yet.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is it going down or up, the trade? Is the Fuck the Yankees trade going one person down or one person up?
I don't know who you're expecting to ask or what sort of answer you're looking for from that.
I think it's going one down, is what I can see from the spreadsheet.
This is the same as what I have on the board. Because Jaybird in the chat says he's dealing to the Blue Jays, but that doesn't make any sense because the Blue Jays aren't in last in the AL East and the Phillies are in first. He should be sending to the Nats.
Okay,
sorry, to the Mets.
It doesn't go off of value.
Or Braves.
Right now, the AL East is sorted: Blue Jays, Orioles, Rays, Red Sox.
But I thought it was.
I believe they have it in order of.
Isn't that just alphabetical order? Then
Yeah, I believe so. They
No,
just have it.
Orioles, Rays.
I believe they
guess.
just have it in alphabetical order because that's how we had it on the GM sheet, and they literally just copied it.
So you're saying they didn't even
pasted
bother to
from
be
GM
original
page.
about it?
What?
So you're saying they didn't even bother to be original about it?
Correct. It goes in alphabetical order. That's it.
that's underwhelming.
All right. Well, then in that case, we had to
I have
fix
the
this here.
I have the spreadsheet. Hold my dirk.
All right. So we gotta
Oh, here he
board
goes
here.
again. Here he goes.
update the board. So what's actually happening then is, so the Braves then are sending to, who's next alphabetically? The Mets?
Okay.
Marlins. Braves to Marlins.
Yeah, it goes Braves to Marlins, Marlins to Mets, Mets to Nationals, Nationals to Phillies, and then it goes to the AL East. So it's going
To
NL,
Blue Jays.
NL East to AL East.
Gotcha. Then to Blue Jays, et cetera, to the NL Central, to the AL Central.
No, that's the end. Is the bottom of the AL East. So it goes back up to
NL
the
West.
D-backs who are at the top of the NL West. Yeah. No, it is alphabetical, but it's alphabetical by division.
Right. No, I understood that. But they are just going by exactly how our sheet looks, which is AL West. NL West, AL West, NL Central, AL Central, NL East, AL East. And that's how they're going. I
have 3 versions of the same spreadsheet open.
That's clever.
That's gonna be a lot of NTC bullshit. You guys better make sure you have.
Yes. Yeah, because if there's even one single NTC out of place in that whole thing, it's just gonna all get vetoed and you have to figure it out again. I'm not dealing with it all.
I'm not dealing with it at all.
The first NTC we find is gonna veto the whole damn thing. So you better
Have fun.
That's on whoever started that one. I think it was XS16.
I believe it was XS.
Oh, that was XS16. He was DMing me about that one right away as the game started. So that one's been in the works for a while.
Yeah, it's still. I heard it's still not going to get
12 hours.
Well, and I heard it's still not going to get broken until tomorrow. They're still like not there yet. So we'll see how it gets worked out. And I know it took like an entire day to get that all NL one done last year. So who knows? It might even be this time tomorrow night when it gets broken.
Yeah.
Watch it.
And that all NL one last year and the all AL one last year took so many twists and turns. I wouldn't be surprised if we were talking about this on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we got a 30-team deal year one too. Like we've tried to do one of these every single year, and it usually works. I believe there was one deal in which we traded SFer for SFer because he was registered under both the Giants and the Phillies.
Yeah, that was great.
Or the A's and the Phillies, something like that. Jay Bird says, "Call it what it is, the avalanche."
No,
The Avalanche.
Rolls right off the tongue.
God,
I
Rolls right off the
forgot
tongue.
that's the name.
That was awful.
that was
Wow. Whoa. You know what I really like? I just saw on r/ Texas Rangers, Reed17, their GM, put up a post. He's a mod there. He put up a post that was basically like, been traded to the Texas Rangers, introduce yourself here. And he put like information about the game in the post, as well as like giving people an opportunity to introduce themselves. And that's super awesome. Shout out to Reed for that.
Yeah, we did that in our Cardinals too. Bus did that in our Cardinals, I believe, and then also said if you have any questions to ask. Sorry, my mic was off. We did that in our Cardinals as well.
No, your mic was not off.
Was it not?
No.
Oh, were you hearing me through the correct microphone?
Yeah,
Well, I hope it wasn't off. I hope you heard me right. Anyway,
yeah, we definitely did.
and we did that in our Cardinals as well. Bus made the thread and said, if you have any questions, ask me or Toch Lag or her.
Oh, yeah. There it is. I didn't see that.
Yep. Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? You were traded for half of a bag of peanuts.
Right. Yes, we did mention that on the daytime stream, but if you missed it, I wasn't necessarily traded for half a bag of peanuts because I was thinking about this on my way home today. I along with somebody else was traded for a bag of peanuts, but who knows? I might have been traded for 99% of a bag of peanuts, and he was traded for 1% of a bag of peanuts.
So what you're saying is you were traded for half a bag of peanuts.
I was traded for some portion of a bag of peanuts, less than 100%. That is.
Let's call a spade a spade. You were traded for half a bag of peanuts.
That's racist. How dare you?
So what you're saying is that you are worth negative value, and in fact, the person you were traded with is worth an entire bag of is worth more than an entire bag of peanuts.
You know what? That's fair. That could be true. That's possible. That's certainly possible.
So here, the only two options I see here are you were either worth negative value or you were worth exactly 1/2 of a bag of peanuts. I will not take it any other way.
I don't know where to go with this bit. Sure. I already said yes. There's no more ending to do.
And 10
more minutes.
More minutes.
Some of the storylines we discussed earlier. Admiral Jones finally showed up, made one trade, I think. Did he make more after the one trade that I processed?
Oh wait, he made a trade? There was a Nationals trade? There was a Nationals trade.
Yes, there was one Nationals trade today.
One singular Nationals trade.
One singular trade.
Congratulations.
The
Nationals.
Giants also only had like 2.
Which is surprising because both of the Giants GMs were, shall we say, active in the Slack.
Yeah. They're an
Giants
interesting
had
couple.
12 trades today. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I just saw a bunch of people saying that that the Giants were pretty inactive today. Well, more inactive than usual.
Yeah, I don't know. People like to complain.
Yeah.
The Giants were more active in the morning, I think.
Oh yeah, no, they were super active in the morning, and then I see a very big stint here where they didn't made no trades for a while.
Yeah, there's a big gap, but there's also like they were very active in the morning, a little active at lunch, and very active in the evening, as you sort of expect. So it wasn't really a surprise. They made moves.
Yeah, they made their moves.
Matters.
You know who didn't make
Making
moves
coffee.
though? The Nationals. The Nationals didn't make any moves.
Except for the one.
Except for the one. Are you sure? I
Nationals received Veloka, Nick, and Everlong All My Life as well as a voucher for a free cookie from McDonald's from Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays received Don't Leave Bryce, Growl 07, and a $10 Harris Teeter gift card from Nationals.
Harris Teeter.
I like how Don't Leave Bryce was traded.
Yeah. Bryce didn't leave, but Don't Leave Bryce left.
Exactly.
Yeah. It looks like there might be a press release from the desk of Armagev. Armagev did not seem to get the template from everybody else.
He definitely did not get the template.
Phone number is, of course, 555-867-5309.
All right,
Pittsburgh Pirates would like to welcome all new members to the ship/dumpster fire. Shit is not inaccurate either. We would all like to acknowledge that nobody is safe and everyone else will die, but that is a sacrifice we are willing to make. As we sail forward, we are both selling like a cheap in a sex addict clinic, a cheap whore in a sex addict clinic, and building like a streamer playing in a $250,000 Fortnite tournament. We're closing down for the night, then continuing our gasoline snorting tirade tomorrow morning. There's a lot of misspellings in this. Good night, my lovelies, and never forget, fuck Sid Bream.
Holy shit, I want to be a Pirates fan now.
I don't know.
This is spelled wrong.
I don't know why you would call the Pittsburgh Pirates
it's spelled wrong elsewhere, but yeah.
I don't know why you would call the Pittsburgh Pirates a dumpster fire after that beautiful game yesterday that I would just like to talk about.
5-game sweep of the Brewers that you can't stop talking about.
That I can't stop talking about. I watched that game from work and I collectively heard everyone in Richard's Sporting Goods scream. It was amazing. Wonderful. Anyways, I'm an Indians fan now.
And I, of course, as you can tell, I'm a Mariners fan. Go Mariners.
I got traded on the second trade of the day, which is not what I expected, but that's okay.
They might have not realized that you were part of the office of the commissioner. Let's see.
Fully noticed, and
speaking of the Pittsburgh Pirates and Armageddon, real quick, I'd like to release the Fortnite skin that was to be named later. It was part of a trade very early on in the day, and it was just mentioned it would be a Fortnite skin to be named later. That skin will be the Skull Trooper, which I have been notified is unredeemable until Halloween time. So he has the skin code available and will not be able to get it for a couple months.
Fucking amazing.
Fantastic. Sorry, these are
how's your marker tower?
They're Mariners colors, but I couldn't find some place to just leave them that they'd stay. I was trying to show my Mariners pride, but it's unfortunate. Right. Moving right along. Hey, Professor What, you as in charge of the reporters have the results of today's awards. What are some of those results? Well, first of all, what were the awards?
Yeah, let me scroll up to find those too. So we had
Tremendous.
Player of the Day, and to give more opportunity to win that award, we are also doing that by league. So it goes by whatever league you're currently in. If you get traded between leagues, you might win AL Player of the Day if you're exceptional one day, and then NL Player of the Day the next day if you get traded and continue to be exceptional that day. We also have General Manager of the Day, which may be awarded for various different reasons. We have Trade of the Day, and to stroke our own egos, we also have Commissioner of the Day.
Absolutely. So let's start with, of course, the most important award, Commissioner of the Day. Who won that award?
Deadline Commish.
Deadline Commish, winning Commissioner of the Day.
Yeah, you/Deadline Commish. Yes.
/u/Deadline Commish, of course. Yes.
/u/.
Not to be confused with /v/Deadline Commish.
No, not to be confused.
My favorite community.
Just a person named Deadline Commish. a human being whose physical name is Deadline Commission.
I should change my name. I should legally change my name to Deadline Commission.
That would be
All right, and moving on to who won AL Player of the Day.
AL Player of the Day was Pods Bolts Saints 15. They were really active in the thread after they got traded to the Cleveland Tribe. Really motivating everyone else in the trade that people would get traded eventually. They're a returning player and got really hyped about this year's particular situations for them. So we'll see if they get traded again later.
Sorry, it's just this year's particular situations. I don't blame you. It's just, who won the National League Player of the Day?
National League Player of the Day was BB Friendship Express. BB Friendship Express was originally a Dodgers fan who got traded to the Giants and made one post about hating themselves.
Doing what any good Dodger fan would in that situation.
Someone forgot to put the Giants NTC.
A full half of the reporters voted for them for NL Player of the Day.
What was the French Express's NTC for?
Let's find out. Joe, do you have the sheet?
I do have the sheet, and I will pull that up in one moment.
5, 4.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Can we get this man to go straight to the Padres, straight to the Rockies, and then straight back to the Giants?
Armagev says there was awards voting. Armagev, the voting was done by the our baseball trade deadline game. Redditors Association. What's the official name?
The Reddit Baseball Writers Association of America.
Reddit Baseball Writers Association of America. Right, just like the Reddit League Baseball Players Association.
General Manager of the Day.
Surprised nobody's pulled that yet.
The RLBPA? That was the first 2 years.
First year.
Yeah, that's why that's Alex.
I'm saying in regards to this year, I'm surprised that has not popped up.
Yeah, it's because players haven't been traded to random TV shows yet. Just wait until someone winds up on the Supernatural sub,
or sent to Homestead Grays with an E and an underscore.
Yep. Oh man. Okay. Should I move on to GM of the day?
Can't forget Shy Cooks. Anyway, who was voted the GM of the day?
GM of the day was, of course, Admiral Jones 42 for the multitude of moves that he made today.
Yes, all one moves he made went to Admiral Jones 42. Congratulations to Admiral Jones 42, BB Friendship, something or other, and Pods Bolt Saints 15. As well as
we also have a trade
Commish
every day. We also have a trade of the day every
trade
day.
of the day. Trade of the day. Yes,
Trade of the day.
So those are the individual awards for the people, but for trade of the day.
This trade is, of course, the trade between the Buccos and the Padres for TJJ 25 in exchange for the Fortnite skin, which he could not redeem until October.
So that brings up the question, though: does the player have to stay until October then? Until the skin can get
So the conditions of the trade have already been fulfilled because the Fortnite skin is already in the general manager's possession. Therefore, it's a fulfilled
that's never how the trade. That's never how baseball trades have worked either. You can trade for a player to be named later, and that player can be named whether or not the other player is still on the team. Has no relevance. So once again, congratulations to all of the winners of those awards, and thank you to the RBBWAA for voting on those awards. We of course have daily awards throughout the week, as well as hopefully an award for at the end of the week for all of those of the week. as well. I'm excited to see particularly who wins Commissioner of the Day tomorrow.
It's going to be deadline commission every day.
By the way, Swaggy Ian says, congrats to Admiral Jones 42 for winning GM of the day. Over the course of the day, you made some really great move and passed the drug test.
Did he actually pass the drug test, though?
I hope so.
I would hope he passed the drug test.
Scumbag G. It does say Joe, but there's something on my keyboard. Scumbag Joe says in the chat he had a P test, but like he had one P test, and it took him at least 5 hours to make a trade after that. So I wonder what is going on in that life. Fake Plastic Alex is a good point. The GMs aren't doing anything as code for I personally wasn't traded.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, and also some people make a good point that Admiral Jones's entrance in the Slack was "Sup fuckos," and then a couple other like quick comments, and then all right, gotta go take a piss test.
Yeah, that was great. That wasn't.
and then he never showed back up in the Slack. He made one trade that popped into the trade deadline sub. But no, he did show back up and say everyone else is so busy. Maybe I'll just wait to make moves until tomorrow. And that apparently his sub was okay with that. So
hashtag that happened.
That happened.
Jay Bird says Admiral Jones more like Admiral Stoned.
Armakev says he got high right after the P test.
Beautiful. Probably did.
We assume he passed the P test. He could be doping. We don't know for sure.
Guys, I think Admiral Jones is doping.
Kick him out.
Yeah. Do we as commissioners want to like take a hard stand with regard to doping?
No, I'm good with it.
Yeah. Make the fields bigger, get more people on it, and allow doping and just let them fucking crush the ball. That's it. I have no comments past that.
Yeah. I agree.
Jaybird, it appears that we may have lost.
Deadline commish again?
No.
Yeah. No?
Really?
Oh, there we go.
I'm here.
No,
we lost
533 still and not making noise.
But I was sitting that still. Sorry, I was typing. No, I'm still here. We lost 45-33.
I thought like we lost you via internet issues because you were standing still, not talking,
perfectly still and making no noise. What you should have noticed is the fan going out the background. You can see the fan changing the lighting in the back here. That's always going to be moving, and that's how you know that I'm still around.
That's harder to see on the thumbnail.
That's fair. Well, but you can click on the thumbnails to make them bigger for yourself. Like if you click on a thumbnail, it'll increase in size. Anyway, hashtag I'm still here. Starring, directed by? Is that directed by Zach Braff? Is that the name of the movie? Anyway. Fat people hate trade deadline game.
Warble says that he just wants to state that the Red Sox screwed them out of trading all his players on day one.
How many players did Warble end up trading? Did Warble trade like most of his players?
I think so. I don't know which players, but good job. See, this is why we pretty much almost flash hired Warble and then waited until after the stream.
Yeah,
Warble's got 7 players left.
Yeah, out of his original, I believe 18, maybe some more signed up, but
damn.
Joe, you're down to 4 already. You traded at 8 of your 12.
Yeah. You're damn straight.
We are currently sitting at how many total registrants?
We have 1223 total registrants.
1223, and we started the day yesterday at like 1050 or something like that. So we got another like 170 today or something like that. Sorry, 1222.
It was like 1030 some.
Yeah, so we've had registrants all day today, up to however long ago, the sheet tells me it was. 8:30. Sorry, 7:30. Wait, I don't know what time zone this is. I would hope it's Mountain Time, but it's probably Central Time here. So up till like 7:30 Mountain Time, we've had registrants coming in. So, and we've had a bunch of like really big registrants today. You know, so
Washington Post.
Yeah, Washington Post.
Washington Post. Whether or not it's the real Washington Post, we don't know, but they definitely applied. We have a mod of our funny. Who is registered. I know that the Cardinals mods are trying to get Ken Bone to register as a Cardinals fan. Of course, /u/Stan Gibson 18.
Oh, Ken Bone's in Pittsburgh. He flew in tonight. I saw it on Twitter. He asked his followers if anyone wanted to meet up. I was like half tempted to say yes.
You should have met up and said, "Hey, Ken Bone, register for the baseball trade deadline game as a Cardinals fan," which you are.
I should have done that.
What do you think Ken Bone with NTC?
The Cubs. What do you mean? He's a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, that was a dumb question.
Yeah, I don't know what you expected. I'm scrolling through here.
I was seeing if there were any big trades during the stream, but nobody even posted trades during the stream.
Yeah, because they listened. That's not something I'm used to.
I like when people listen.
Well, but I didn't specifically. I said, look, if you want to post a big trade during the stream, it might get mentioned. Because there are 2 trades that were posted right before the stream started. That we can go ahead and approve.
Want me to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Well, here we go. Buccos received Gospel of Fredbird and backflip lesson from Ozzie Smith from our Cardinals, while our Cardinals received Brown H2O is bad, Modern Day Moron, Hooded Awesome, and a freaking rad badge named after Andy Warhol from our Buccos. So that was the last trade before the stream started. Just before that, our Cardinals received Almost Lucian Captain K Knuckleball from Angels Baseball, and Angels Baseball receives Run Sigma, Dr. Ulysses 314, and Smaf 5 Her 12. The 5 becomes an S, so it becomes Smasher 12 from our Cardinals. So those are the last 2. Nothing massive as far as that goes. Not really anything huge there. I'm familiar with some of these names, but only from our Cardinals because I know them.
To be fair, our Cardinals one was already voided once because of a player that did not exist on Cardinals anymore because they were traded earlier that day.
Oh, right. Was that Dr. Ulysses or was that?
It was down here. Oh, Captain Flaherty.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I see it now.
So
seems like Captain Flaherty wasn't the defining piece of that trade. There were a few trades, of course, that we had to void today. A couple of NTCs that were missed. A couple of players who were traded and then traded again. Icasium, actually. The whole Red Sox, what's the word that he used? Boycott?
Yeah.
Whatever. The whole embargo, the whole Red Sox embargo against the Padres was because Icasium, that's his name, right? Traded himself to the Red Sox, but he'd already traded himself to the Twins. And so the Red Sox GM was very upset about that and created an embargo against the Padres. But I don't think that really lasted very long.
Truthfully, no.
Smasher 12 has signed up twice. If I'm taking him out of the sheet, do I take him out of the commissioner use only one or
what?
Out of the commissioner use only one, yeah.
No, out of form.
Under form? Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually our most recent sign up is him signing up a second time.
Oh, really? Why isn't it green? That's weird.
No, it is green.
Oh, it wasn't for me. Weird. Odd.
It was green for me, yeah.
No problem. I believe you. All right. I think Alex is just gonna not pop in to this. Gosh, we really don't have a lot. I never said the commissioner's office ends when the derby ends. Somebody might have said that. We had a little bit of a discussion in the commissioner's office. I don't think we came to a proper conclusion. We might have to do that later tonight because there was a little bit of disconnect there. And I apologize for that because some of it was definitely on my end. And then it was trying to be resolved in the middle of the stream. And I was like, can't do that because I got to focus on this. Anyway, stuff happens. Do we want to talk a little bit about the embargo? Is the embargo still on, or is that like a thing that just got given up on? Like
I thought it ended, but also, I mean, like the Padres are in the 29-team trade, so
that's true. That's true. And the Red Sox are the ones starting the 29-team trade, so I assume the embargo is pretty much dead. Sorry, I decided to stand because now I have, first of all, a proper amount of headroom, and it's a little bit more comfortable than this stool that I was sitting on. I don't know why I stated that. Anyway. So, so the Red Sox had to embargo the Padres and then I guess gave up on it pretty fast. The part of the embargo stated that the Padres would have to move to Los Angeles. And they were like, no. We're not pulling the Chargers.
Gotta hurt.
There we go. And that one has been posted as well. Let me just make sure. Right there. So we are all caught up on trades officially.
Beautiful. Go ahead and lock the thread.
All right, I'm going to lock the thread for tonight. And
lock the thread. Trades are done. No more trades will be happening tonight. We're closed for business. Officially closed.
Until 6 a.m.
Until 6 a.m. Mountain time,
of course.
Mountain time, of course. The only time recognized by the office of the commissioner.
Yes.
We are locking the office.
We've locked the office. The office has been locked.
I mean, the office, you can still ask questions.
Well, the trading.
You can still discuss trades, but the trading part of the office officially closed for the night. No more trades being posted. Somebody should make a big post, a comment in the thing.
I will.
Make it bold. Because no hashtags, because that is apparently a thing that gets to be a problem, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to cause problems.
We're
just happy to be here. And I think that's going to do it for the stream as well, to be honest, because there's really nothing at this point. We're just spinning the wheels. Anybody in the chat have any questions that you want the commissioner's office here to answer?
Comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, aspirations.
Fake Plastic Alex makes a good point. I'm Still Here is the Joaquin Phoenix movie. That's a good call. I forget. At least Wish I Was Here is the Zach Braff directed movie, but I'm Still Here is the Joaquin Phoenix movie that he directed, starring Casey Affleck. Casey Affleck directed, starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Neat.
Is anyone in the stream not a GM? Not at this point. 4533 was joining us earlier for the stream, but right now it's anyone in the stream? No, I'm not a GM. We're all commissioners. Both Joes are also GMs of teams. But as far as not a GM, technically I am not a GM. I have been a GM in the past, but I've also been a commissioner every year except for last year. Even then I was kind of a commissioner, just not an active one.
I have not done any trades all day. I've left it literally all to Armagev.
I thought you made at least one.
I didn't make any trades today.
All right. Well, technically, you're still a GM, though.
Technically.
Yeah. Armagev says, did I do a good job, Daddy?
Yes, she did.
Daddy, look.
Daddy says you did. Jaybird says, who's tomorrow's musical guest? As always, the musical guest will be me.
The musical guest is always Kuon.
Yes, that is correct.
Anyone
in any viewers not a GM? I'm sure there's some non-GM viewers. Here we go. We got a couple of people who are not GMs, a couple of reporters.
I think Barefoot Bug was watching this, maybe?
Is a GM who makes no trades really a GM, though? It's a good question.
So what we're saying is, I mean, Admiral Jones made moves, too. So
he made a trade.
Yeah.
Luke Coughlin asked, happy with the reporters? Never. You never live up to our standards. No, if we weren't happy with you, Professor Watt would be yelling at you. So, and trust us, if you were here last year, you're well aware Professor Watt had no trouble yelling at you. So,
yeah, this year's running smoothly so far, guys. Knock on wood.
it is. This is running well. We're happy with the way the game is running so far, and we're happy that you guys aren't fucking it up. So, I should hold my tongue because you'll probably fuck it up by Wednesday.
Wednesday when I leave to Disneyland. I think Alex has work on Wednesday too, right?
I think Alex has work. You go to Disneyland. I think Young Joe has work. It's going to be me all day. It's going to be
It's you and Dan.
And Dan logging in
hey
from,
guys,
from
how's the game going? Oh crap, I forgot how hard this game was.
Yeah.
Wednesday's
gonna be our rough day.
If I'm not mistaken, Dan is going to rejoin the office of the commissioner full time tomorrow evening. But he did get a little bit of he got his toes wet back again today. He ran a little bit today. We all of us were able to run the sheet today, except for the one member of the office who is electing not to do it this year. Who I'm not going to mention because I want everybody to go in at him. But
that's why Deadline Commish is the commish of the day.
That's why the account exists. But I do everybody has been contributing today. We've done a good job. I'm really glad with the commissioners we've got, and I'm really glad with the GMs we've got. You guys have all been doing a good job. I know we have a lot of newbie GMs, and they've been wondering if they've been doing a good job, and you guys have all been doing a good job. And all the reporters have been good except for Luke. So thank you guys for sure. A different Luke asks. Sorry, that's Toachlag. Toachlag asks, big question, can we move to Discord? Fuck
no.
You. Let's see what else we got here. Somebody says good movie. I don't know what movie they're talking about.
The Joaquin Phoenix movie.
Are they talking about the Joaquin? How far behind are they? That can't be right. They can't be that far behind.
Alex, Admiral Jones did make a move. We've discussed it.
Admiral Jones made one trade today.
He made GM of the day for his mini move today.
His very many move. He made lots of move. Oh, we appear to have a comment on our earlier stream from Ezra Logan. Says, great content, boys, but if you want to make it in this YouTube game, we're going to need this brilliant for at least 10 minutes a pop. But that was a 29-minute stream. I'm very confused to his question. What? Maple Boy said brilliant stream, loved every second of it. This is for the daytime stream, the Trade Deadline Today stream we did earlier today, but I'm confused as to what he's saying.
I'm going to read this.
Oh, I guess they're talking about Get Out. Oh, Get Out is a good movie, they're saying.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, because somebody said the word Get Out. Akio7 says she'll make sure all of her guys are traded by Wednesday.
We appreciate it.
It's better than having to trade them all on Friday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So, Jonesy make many big move today in Washington. I agree. Look, Washington's hosting the All-Star game this year. They hosted the trade deadline game last year. They've been a busy hub, that city, Washington D.C. All right, if we got no more questions from the audience here in the chat, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. So I'm gonna give you guys another minute or so for this lag to catch up before we go ahead and sign off. But before we do that, boys, what did we learn today?
What did we learn today?
Or any takeaways from today. I'm going to go with you first, Bonsai Joe, because you've started talking first.
Being prepared is way hella better, and not letting UGMs trade early makes our lives hella easier, and this
so much easier,
hella better. Yeah, last year you guys tortured us on day one, but this year didn't happen. And I think the only day that we might get tortured is Wednesday, and I'm not going to be here for that because I will be working.
Get
piece of shit. Fuck all of you.
It just happened.
Professor, what's your biggest takeaway from the day?
My biggest takeaway is that the real reason that the game broke the last 3 years was Tom Riddler.
Yeah, the only time that Dan came back today.
The game
Things
broke
fucked
twice,
up.
and he was only back for 10 minutes.
Video Fastio says, how can we the players fuck everything up in the most entertaining way? There's no way for you to do it in a way that's entertaining. So just don't fuck everything up. Have fun, comment in the chat, make stuff up. That's the most entertaining way you can pretend to be a reporter even if you're not. That's the most entertaining way where you can make stuff up. Somebody says Mountain Time worst time. Fuck you. Mountain Time is the only time recognized.
You spelled the word only wrong. You spelled only wrong. It's ONLY.
Yeah, O-N-L. We said W-O-R-S-T. It's O-N-L-Y. Is how you spell only. Joining us now is Plastic Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're here?
I'm at work.
Alex.
Right here, right for the end of the stream.
Alex, what's your takeaways from today?
We'll continue streaming for a little while longer. The official show is going to end here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thanks for making a great first day of the 2018 trade deadline game. I tell you, I'm a lot less stressed than I was at the end of day 1 2 years ago. But we'll see how it goes at day 5. So until next time, I am Kuhan Luke. That is, hold on, wait. I should be able to live switch this. I am Kuhan Luke. That is Bonsai Joe. That is Professor What. That is Fake Plastic Alex. Professor What and Fake Plastic Alex are both just default avatars, so it doesn't really work. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for trade deadline tonight, and possibly another trade deadline today in the daytime, depending on who's available. Thanks, guys. And
Bye.
now our closing theme music. I don't have anything.
You don't have anything?
How's the Drake and Josh song go again? I forget the lyrics to it.
Oh shit! It's fuck.
It's not Leave It All to Me. That's iCarly.
Hold on.
I find a way. I find a way.
I never thought
I
it'd
never
be
thought-
you.
We're doing this again?
Your eyes.
my headphones keep getting disconnected.
It's gonna take some time to
To realize.
realize. Yeah, there it is.
All right, let me.
It's gonna take some time to realize, Kuhan.
It's
gonna take some
took
time
us
to
to realize the lyrics.
But
What?
if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Hold on. Okay, I think it's
Are we still on the air?
Yeah, we're still
No.
there.
I never thought that it'd be so perfect, but I found a way. I found a way.
Did I miss all of the actual discussion
Yes.
Yeah, we can have more discussion after we go off air
tomorrow?
or tomorrow. That works too.
We'll preview.
I mean, we can have more. I'm going to stay on here for a little while longer if you guys want to keep discussing.
I'm cool to keep discussing if you have anything
We had
else.
a little
I
over an
don't know
hour.
what I
So
missed.
I'm just trying to end the official show part,
Sure.
but I forgot the chords. I had them. They're really easy, and I just don't remember them off the top of my head anymore. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I never thought that it'd be so perfect, but I found a way. I found a way. If you open up your mind, see what's inside. It's gonna take some time. Nope. It's gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'd always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around. There we go. Thanks for joining day
Have a
1.
lovely
Trade
evening,
deadline
ladies and
tonight.
gentlemen.
Now
Trade
keep-
deadline tonight.
Stay tuned.
We will
for
see you
the entire
Tuesday.
show of Trade deadline tonight, which is just going to be more show, but even less structured than what you just watched.
Okay, I'll be right back.
See, the point where we just decide, yeah, let's just walk away from the microphone because it's even less structured.
Yeah.
Already. Saying meet me in St. Louis, says Avador. I do not have the voice for that, but I absolutely would.
Avador 77 is Akio 7. Barefoot Bug says play Wonderwall. That one I can do, no problem.
Meet me at the fair, Evador.
If I can get my capo on right. There we go. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Right, don't stop there. Alex, was there anything you want to discuss now that the stream is still going, but the show
no, it's just for me.
proper is over?
No, it's just hot takes with Alex Payette. Yeah.
Welcome. Hold on, wait. I gotta change the board if we're doing that.
Hot takes with Alex Payette.
I stole Dan's show.
Can we talk about BB Friendship Express real quick? He commented
it's so good.
He commented in the thread, "Depression is not a joke. Please call and then a number if you are feeling this way at all. Mental health is very important." But that is not the suicide prevention hotline.
What is it?
I don't know. That is.
Let's call it.
Google the phone number.
All right, I'm googling his phone number because like the prevention hotline, I know it because the Logic song. It's like 1-800-279 or it's 273-8255. I believe is the depression hotline because of the Logic song. But 968.
Oh, hey, one of the things that I want to talk about that's not necessarily game related, but this might apply to people who do play this game. If you go to a bar an hour before they're closed and you order one drink and stay for that entire hour, you are evil. You are an evil person, and I hope you die. That is a public service announcement.
Hot take with Alex.
That's a hot take. That is a very hot take.
I have no idea what this number is. Google's not giving me an answer. What is this phone? No, it's an 888 number. It can't be his number.
All right. We're now in after show. Hot takes with Fake Plastic Alex. If you can read that. Hopefully you can read
Oh, yeah, don't dox me.
Don't dox me.
Don't dox me, bro. I didn't do anything.
Don't dox me, bro.
No,
what is this phone number?
I don't know if anyone's actually still watching us, but
we still have 9 viewers.
I wanna thank
By the way, I can't believe 20 people watched the show and don't care to watch the after show. It's not like the show was any good.
Yeah, right. But no, I wanna thank the GMs. One for making so many moves today. Not
making them all at 8 a.m. Yeah.
But not making them all at 8 a.m. But no. But they were mostly good. Like, I mean, I don't know about the quality of the trade, but they were well structured for us to host those trades. And there weren't like a whole bunch of username errors.
That was tremendous. That's when that happened.
I mean, it was so much cleaner this year, and that makes things so much faster for us.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, especially for me. I mean, I'm the slowest of us. In updating the thread. I'm sorry. I just am. I can hear myself. Who's feeding back to me? But no, it was really good. It was really well. Okay, this is what like. It was weird. But no, it just that the trades went so smoothly. I really appreciate that because it's pretty difficult sometimes.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to take this off of just my camera. Alex,
well, you want to make sure people can see my avatar?
Well, I want to make sure they can see Joe when he's talking.
Oh.
Do you like the tiki torches that were added to the trade deadline tonight logo?
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, that's inspired. I like it.
There were no tiki torches on trade deadline today.
The famous tiki torches. I didn't see the show. I didn't see the show this afternoon. I missed it.
I kind of want to add because I think there's there's like baseball bats holding up the banner for the trade deadline 2018 logo. I think I can turn those into tiki torches.
That'd be awesome.
I think that would work.
Oh Christ! More tiki torches.
Level 100 Swagnaton says, "Okay, what I missed in the last 20 minutes." I joined the show.
Not a whole lot.
I showed up, and that's basically all that's happened.
Alex showed up. I played the Drake and Josh song.
We still can't figure out what number BB Friendship Express posted in the thread.
What's the phone number?
It is 888-968-1437. Which I just checked like all the mental health web pages, and all of those numbers are 800s.
Well, because it can't be like it can't spell anything out because one doesn't spell anything.
Well, there's no one. There's no one in front of it.
No. But you said 1437, but the one isn't a letter.
Could be a de facto space.
Maybe. No, that
you're right.
Sense.
Or a period.
Hmm.
I don't know. Some kind of punctuation. I don't know. I'm spitballing.
No, I feel you. I feel you. No worries. No wrong answers in brainstorming.
Yeah, this is sloppy at best. I was so excited. Because I was going to get on the show tonight, and I was so pumped about it. And then I had it just taken away from me, and I got so angry. I got so frustrated.
Yeah, you were pretty frustrated with your customers, but
I
don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, you're here now. You're still.
I really was. Well, and then I couldn't get an answer for the thing. I didn't know you guys were already on the air or whatever. So I was just like, just say it. Fuck everybody. That's how it felt.
I understood that. I think I was just like, we're trying to stream. Like, I get it. Like.
Yeah, but to me, I'm just not getting my question answered, right?
No. That's totally fair. But just I'm normally able to answer questions. It's just like busy streaming, cannot answer. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. No. That was not. I was just upset. Yeah. I wasn't upset with you. Well, I was upset with you. I'm gonna
go get my equipment so I can make a phone call and we can call this number and see what's up.
Nice. I like it.
Are we actually gonna call this?
Yeah, why not? What's worse?
What if it's actually like a depression helpline number?
And he's just like, gotta go. Hang up.
All right.
I mean, we're not gonna prank him. We're not gonna ask him if the refrigerator's running.
At this point, that's exactly what we're going to do now, right?
Yeah. That's what we have to do. I don't see any kind of situation in which we don't ask if their refrigerator's running.
Oh, I got really excited as well today because my shifts got changed around. So tomorrow is the only post-game show I'm likely to miss for the rest of the week because now I don't work Friday night. I'm really excited. I feel like you guys aren't sharing my wild emotions about my schedule. My terrible.
So you're missing tomorrow?
Well, because I work tomorrow night. I work tomorrow night and I work Wednesday morning, but then I'm free until.
We will have Dan back tomorrow. Not that he knows anything.
Yeah, Wednesday mornings they're going to be the challenging thing.
Tell me about it.
I don't go until 11, so like I can do open to 10-ish.
Are we all using Mountain Time here?
I'm sorry, open to 8-ish.
Wait, what?
Mountain Time, open to 8.
Oh,
so like
okay.
6 to 8.
Gotcha.
I can do the first 2 hours of Wednesday, and then I have to go to work. But
yeah, I mean, I'm going to be unavailable. I mean, at best I could open the thread, and that'd be about it. It'll feel weird. It'll be the first thread I don't open in 2 years.
He's getting emotional, guys.
Are you opening tomorrow morning?
I was going to. I mean, I guess if you really want to, you can. But I
don't.
I work in the afternoon.
You already. Oh, excuse me. You already have the copy paste ready, right?
Yeah. Well, no, because we got to add the link to the first day's thread and all that.
Sorry, we're not calling 888-968-1437.
Thank you for calling the mental health helpline.
Oh.
It actually is.
It's the mental health helpline. Well,
all right.
There we go. All the questions have been answered.
I couldn't find that number anywhere. I mean, I'm just glad that it was automated and not
It wasn't an actual human
Like a
being.
person? Yeah,
It
like,
wasn't a
hey, what's
person.
Like,
hi, I'm sorry. Somebody
Don't
posted
do
this
anything
on
stupid.
on a Reddit
Oh,
thread,
okay.
and I wasn't sure if it was legit. Okay,
Ugh.
bye. Where do I pick that specific?
Oh man, there were some good trades today. I know you guys probably already talked about all this stuff, but now I get to weigh in.
Now Alex
Yeah,
gets to say all of it.
This is hot takes with Fake Plastic Alex.
Yeah, I get to.
It's
I
the
get
after
to-
show, right?
I get
So
that
Dan, I'm going to need you to change the title on the board behind you to hashtag hot takes with fake plastic Alex.
Oh my fucking god, Joe! It says it right there.
Joe, this is 2 nights in a row that you've made a snarky comment because you didn't know what the fuck was going on.
It's right there. The O is in a ball of fire and everything.
Okay.
I don't know what else I can do. Like, it's right there.
It's also like not necessarily worth having anyone else highlighted on my thing because like Joe's not doing anything interesting. Alex is just the default avatar.
Yeah,
No, it's
And
fine.
I'll be
it's fine.
that way.
It's not
and
super
I'll be that
easy
way
to
tomorrow
see.
too. Oh, hey,
It's
we
not
need to
super easy
change
to see,
the
but it is there.
we need to change the logo. Our
The watermark, yeah.
Yeah.
watermark is. I changed everything on the website, so hopefully, Evil Robot Luke sent me a message at I don't know, like 9 a.m. or whatever it was. It's like, hey, just so you know, this is what it looks like on mobile. It's the old logo, and I don't know. I think that it's just is it because it pulled it from TradeDeadline.xyz?
I believe so.
I don't know what else that would be. I don't think we didn't have a profile picture for Deadline Commish, do we?
No.
So I'm hoping that tomorrow morning it will be.
It probably pulled from TradeDeadline.xyz.
Yeah,
Like,
it must have, because that's like that was the Medium has the thing where it's like, like the thumbnail that will generate based on whatever.
Mhm.
So, but I changed all that today. So
Yeah.
I have no idea how to change the watermark.
All right.
like I see Parker Duff back in the game.
Yeah, I'm happy to see Parker Duff back without signing up 10 times.
I always love the thing was it's not just that he signed up 7 times last year. It's that he signed up 7 times with 3 different teams.
Yeah.
That was the problem, right? It's like, well, you sign up a bunch of times, like, okay, fine, whatever, we can just delete those, no problem. But instead, it's like 2 different teams had already traded him. We're like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh god, I think I had one of the Parker Duffs on AZ Diamondbacks last year.
Frankly, there's a good chance that all of us had Parker Duff on our team.
We all had Parker Duff at some point.
Everybody who doesn't have a Parker Duff.
We are all Parkada on this blessed day.
We should do
We're
that.
all
maybe, like,
on
we should do that maybe next year. Like we just sign up 30 Parker Duffs that on every team with no trade clause.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Everyone has one Parker Duff, and then maybe one of the GMs just tries to collect all the Parker Duffs.
Speaking of bits that we should do, you guys are really trying to ruin my Ken Bone dropping lines in the Deadline Commission is going to talk in the porn subs, and I was like, so, and then
Deadline Commission is too active for that because like it's gonna get flooded under the
posted. But here's the thing: people who aren't in that sub can't see that.
Yeah, or if I'm doing it, it's just p.
Yeah. But people who aren't in the sub can't see that. It's a private sub.
Yeah.
So regular users would just see.
P is for porn.
P for porn. Yeah.
Someone, I think it was the Padres GM that did like an Ask Ouija with me. Where
is it PAR? Yeah, then you got to say Parks and Rec. And once it said Rec, I was about to say goodbye, and then I was like, oh shit, no, hold on, I'm still logged in as Deadline Commission. I had to switch to my own account so I could end the Ouija because I'm like, this is perfect. They're gonna spell recreation wrong. Like, let me just end it here.
Right? Yeah. It was because I put P to say that it was posted, and he replied with A, and I was like, So I was like, R and I was thinking in my mind, Perry the Platypus would be hilarious, but
Perry.
But it ended up being
a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action.
But it ended up being Parks and Rec, and I'm okay with that. And we got.
I saw PAR, and I immediately thought Parks and Rec. That was my first thought. Just FYI, I figured out how to fix the watermark. So if you're watching live, feel free to refresh Mission Fix, or just wait until tomorrow. But the watermark is now fixed.
Yes.
Are we doing trade deadline in the morning?
I'm down.
Trade deadline in the morning.
I'm down. I'll actually probably sleep tonight.
Trade
deadline. This is trade deadline. We should just do trade deadline in the morning, and then trade deadline in the morning, afternoon, and then trade deadline in the morning, nights.
Yeah, I don't believe I'm going to be available for trade deadline tomorrow, because I should be at work for that. So I will be out for that. However, trade deadline in the morning and trade deadline tonight I will both be available for.
Bill, can I ask you a question?
Alex, are you working at 4?
I don't know. I'll find out. I have no idea what I'm working tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm going to do trade deadline today, just me. That would be bad.
My guess is I am working at 2 p.m. Mountain. Gotcha. But I might go in as late as 4 o'clock Mountain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I go in at 2 p.m. Mountain, or 1 p.m. Mountain.
1 p.m. Mountain. Yeah, you're not going to be available at all. And old Joe, are you doing anything at 3 p.m. or was it when did we start? Was it 3 p.m. Mountain? 3:30 Mountain.
3:30. I have to be on my way to a meeting at that point.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So there's a very good chance there's no trade deadline today, tomorrow.
No, there'll be a trade deadline tomorrow morning. It'll be in the morning.
Trade deadline in the morning, but that's a different show.
Deadline in the morning.
Trade deadline in the morning. I'm and Alex in the morning. And Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I work at 2, so I've got to leave by 1:30 Mountain.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's no worries. So just unlikely for there to be a trade deadline today in the afternoon tomorrow. But just because again, I'm not going to be able to carry that all by myself. If there's a reporter or a GM who wants to join me, and maybe we can do like a little interview special or something during the daytime. Maybe I'll go ahead and do a trade deadline today. But don't hold your breath for it.
Or do.
Wow, rude. Wait, so that also means that from like 1 until Dan's back at like 5. No, 3. When's he back?
No idea.
Whenever Dan's back tomorrow afternoon, I'm holding the fort all by myself. It'll be a good practice for.
Are we gonna do? I feel like we should do trade deadline mañana, tarde, and noche. I think just to give it a little flair, right?
Let's just do the entire show in Spanish.
In Spanish.
Hola.
Hola, señor Alex. ¿Cómo está?
I would prefer ¿Cómo está usted?
Uno, dos, tres.
First of all, the usted might be implied in the ¿Cómo está? Second of all, I thought we were friends, you asshole.
We're very. This is a business. This is a business call. It's a conference call.
We use Slack, so it's all business here.
Oh my god! If someone mentions fucking Discord tomorrow, I'm gonna start booting people out of the fucking bunch of fucking assholes all goddamn week. When are we getting into the fucking Slack? When are we getting into the fucking Slack? The moment we're in Slack, Discord's way better. Go fuck yourself.
Mi aerodelizador está chileno anguilas.
Holy shit!
Unbelievable. Organize your own fucking game. God damn it.
¿Cómo fue el trade deadline game ahora? Wait, no, that's not right.
I was so angry.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Holy
Tomas Calientes con Alex.
Unbelievable.
Did you just Google how to say hot takes?
I don't get that hot take.
Welcome back to Hot Takes with Alex, Fake Plastic Alex, the after show to trade deadline tonight here on day 1.
Oh fuck, that should say Fake Plastic Alex.
Me venting.
Dan the Man makes a good point. So you're saying he can mention Discord till 11:59 Mountain Time?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't kick you out of the YouTube chat. But...
Here we are. I can.
Tomas Calientes con Plastico Falso, Alex.
Jay Fenhawk asked why Mountain Time was chosen. I don't remember if we said it on the stream. Are
No,
we
don't
continuing?
say it. It'll
kayfabe
ruin
on
the
that one?
magic. It'll ruin the magic. Don't say it.
Cool. Mountain Time was chosen because it is the superior time zone.
That's true.
It actually is, though, is the thing. I mean, like, it legitimately is. I mean, it's. I mean, I've lived in the Eastern time zone. I've spent a good amount of time in the Central time zone, and now I live in the Mountain time zone. And definitively, I mean, like it is so much better. Stuff like it's crazy. Monday Night Football ends at 9. You guys, it's amazing.
All right.
The World Series starts at 6 p.m.
All
6
right.
p.m.
Does it really start at 8 Eastern? That's insane.
Yeah.
So it's superior because Alex is an old man who wants to sleep.
That's true.
No, I mean, you know what? World Series starts at 7 p.m. for me Central Time. That's like a solid
Central's
start.
pretty good. Yeah. No, I mean, Central is pretty good. Pacific is too far. Pacific stuff is too early.
Yeah,
Mountain getting just right.
Speaking of sleep, I'm going to dip out and head to bed so that I'm well rested for trade deadline in the morning. So I will
In la mañana.
catch you guys. Bonzo Joe, signing out.
Fantastic. I feel like we should all probably head out because we do need to be up in the morning.
Fecha límite de intercambio por la mañana. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you, Jose. It sounds like a joke, but that's his name.
De nada.
It's actually Jose.
Yeah.
De nada.
Did you Google how to say you're welcome?
De nada.
Lo siento por la stream. I forget how to say today. I keep wanting to say the Urdu word for today.
Wait, why can't I think of it either?
How do you say today?
I don't know.
Por supuesto. Hasta mañana por trade deadline en la mañana. Shit, mañana means tomorrow and the morning.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se dice today en español?
Y para trade deadline today en la afternoon. Y para trade deadline tonight hasta 8:30 en el Mountain Time. Gracias y
Wait,
hasta
serious
luego.
question?
Hasta luego.